Yo, this is lab 6.2. Let's start with launching VirtualBox and virtual machine. What is this lab about? About running web app within the Docker container, creating some file, creating bash file. Okay, okay. What is that? Investigate how that bash script. Sorry, but first need to have the app. In this part, we will create a very simple Python script that will display the IP address of the client when the client visits the web page. Okay, so what is the purpose of bash script? Enter in your name is. How does it relate to the topic of the lab? It has not. It has not. It just, I don't know, maybe it is a mistake. Just just one section about the bash script and then we forget about it. Okay, never mind. So we will build simple application based on Flask, which is the page which shows our IP address. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna make some folder within the logs folder. For example, what is this? Yeah, Jenkins parsing Python. Maybe within the Python folder. Mm, I will activate already existed environment and then we'll check already installed libraries. Maybe Flask already installed. No, that's not true. I will install Flask. Maybe Flask 3. No, just Flask. Oh, Flask is a library with my small version of Django, like web server library to make simple apps in Python. So we can create API, simple backend, maybe not just simple backend, Vision Flask. We can also even do front-end apps, Vision Flask. It's kind of weird, but it's possible. Okay, uh, so requirements. Never mind. I will create some. Oh, and we out.py. I will paste importing of Flask, importing of requests, uh, instance of the app, and simple route. We just returned in string, so we go to the app on the path route and got the string. Let's see. how to run it. Yeah, we run it like this. Okay. Well, we will run application on port 8080 and host just local host. Then I will run the app.py and go to this address. Open Firefox and I expect this string. You're calling me from localhost. Okay. 7 run yourself sample app. Verify the server is running. URL is just sending get request. Sending get request to the page is the same as just open it in the browser. Okay. Stop the server. Configure the app to use website files. In this part, build those sample app, blah blah blah. So we'll make simple content. Index.html will be content file, which is typically located in slash path, just root path of the page, main page, basically. The style CSS is file which describes styles of the page, basically. So this is a template of HTML. We use style CSS in this index HTML and paste request dot remote editor here. So when I go to the page, I expect to see just you're calling me from address. So the same which we already have. So let's create index.html. Let's create indentation here, it doesn't matter. Indentation exists in HTML only for readability. Let's create style CSS. So we don't have CSS yet. We can just create an empty file. Doesn't matter what is in with the modify it a little bit. So now we are going to render the template located in index.html. Let's provide functionality to use application local variables within the templates. Like here. Let's see. Internal error. Server encountered internal error. Either the server is overloaded. Template not found. Index.html. So as I remember, templates must be located in templates folder. Maybe, not exactly. Okay, style CSS, move to templates. Let's see. Yeah, now it works. Don't run script. Blah blah blah. Verify your program is running. Open another terminal window and use Coral. Yeah, Coral is the same as just open the page, so to build and run a Docker container. Uh, okay, so let's make a Docker file which will Dockerize, not Docker file. For some reason, we are making bash script to build and run Docker container, but we don't have Docker file. So, okay, empty empty place static. Okay, let's fill the bash script with this content. Docker file, there is a name proposed simple app directory. I don't wanna name it like this. The shebang. What is shebang? What the comments to create a directory structure. Okay, weird. Great dear. Yes, Ash. Great dear. What's next? Mod mod plus x to give permissions for this file. Now this creates empty simple app. I don't understand the purpose of this file. It's just useless because it's used only one time. But anyway, we are going to move current files to empty. So basically, I just yeah, I cannot do this like this. That's okay. So I will do it step by step. I can do it just like this. There is no static directory. Yeah, exactly. And move up.py to empty. Not more, but I must copy it. But anyways, down here. Now we have up.py static templates. Static is for images. Yep. So what's next? Create a Docker file. You need to find a Unity container. So the Docker from command. What what does it mean? If I don't understand. Anyways, let's just file or directory. Okay. What does it mean? It's not supposed to work like this. I don't understand why we do it like this. And from Python, what doesn't mean we must specify the version of Python. So let's do it like properly and not use echo commands in every line. What is the purpose of that? We can use Vim or no Vim. Like this weird. This is weird. This is not gonna be like this. It works, but anyways. For app.py ports. Port is already specified CM, so expose, okay. Expose ports. This is it. So this is just simple Docker file, like template Docker file. Build Docker file, run Docker file. Okay, what about the Flux? Name is name of the container. You'll see it in Docker ES, which is common to show list of the running containers. He is like for specifying which port where we are exposing. So locally in Docker file we have app.py, which is around on 8080 port. But it is within the Docker container. So we cannot access it from the outside, even from the other server. Within the same server, we cannot access it. So we are trying to expose it. So we can expose it, for example, to ports 2134, any ports. So the p conflict 1234 double dot 8080. And now in the server we can access this Docker container by 0000, which is localhost 2134. This will be path for access the Docker container. But here we expose the same number 8080, so it would be accessed for localhost 8001. G is a diamond flock. T is, I don't know what is T. Look it up pseudo terminal for the containers commonly used. It's not the same. Anyways, let's see. Let's run this container. Yeah, let's build it. Build T is just a name here, the name of container. Yeah, that's it. For example, dot is a current directory. So we are building the Docker container within the current directory. This is it. What about, yeah, now we are specifying the version of Python. For some reason, we did not specify the Python version here. And it's very dangerous. It can be because the application of Python is usually very sensitive to the version of Python because there are many major changes. So it must be different. All disk space. Cool. Well, about 3 gigabytes. Very cool. I'll extend. Oh, Docker.jr failed to resolve because there are no requirements. Okay, let's move it. Let's copy it. Okay, oh dear. Why we need them dear actually? I don't understand. Let's build it another time. Well, it specifies that he wants a terminal created for the container so that you can access it at the command line. It's bullshit. So if I don't use D, I can still access this Docker container using command line. What's wrong? Okay, anyways, let's run the container. But my container name is web app. Let's see. It doesn't run. No such container. Cool. It's image. So wow. Docker logs. Nominal name Flask. Oh, that's because I did not update requirements. So let's build once more. I wonder if my voice is working. I think it must work. Yeah, yeah, it must work. I think. Okay, let's try it again. Already have what's flag for remove like this. No. Let's see, let's delete this container. Yeah, this is it. What? Yep, yep. Let's run it without a diamond to see the terminal. Let's check if it's accessible in the browser. Yes, it's accessible. We can see my IP address. Milan, blah blah blah. I already did it. Like Conjure Docker PS. Hey, maybe hard to read depending on the width of your terminal. Yeah, maybe. World. Yeah, but you already see it. IP address. Let's see our IP address. You cannot see it for some reason, or it's Oh, never mind. Never mind. No, this is it. This is our IP address. No, yes, this is the same. What's next? Access and expose the running container. Okay, now let's run it with daemon. Yep. Oh, okay. Yes, it works. Let's Docker exec. Like this. Now, simple running. We have pub bin bash. No container. Okay. Container is actually like this. Oh, no, 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 no. This. This Docker container is kind of laggy, very laggy. So it takes much time. So it will not work. Okay. Recall that in your bash script you added comments in the Docker file that copied your app directories and files. Blah blah blah. Exit the Docker container to return the yeah. That remove Docker container. Many times did it. So I can check the naming of container. Use first several numbers and kind of easily stop it, and then remove it. Now we're gonna see this container. Yeah, good, good work. This is all about this lab. I think. Yeah, have a good day.